Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Boys and girls, welcome and ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban to the month of Dhul Hijjah. We have finally entered the best 10 days of the entire year. May Allah bless you all. These are the 10 days when you're supposed to be doing as many good deeds as you can. Today, inshallah ta'ala, starting from today, this week, inshallah ta'ala, starting from today, we are going to be talking about Hajj and only Hajj. We're also going to be reciting verses about Hajj. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm Ustaz Hamza. And today, inshallah ta'ala, I'll be teaching you guys a lot about Hajj. Not only that, we're going to have what we call Kids Corner. We're going to go to a school. And we're going to have a lot of students doing a lot of interesting stuff. I can't say it right now because I want you guys to stay with me, inshallah ta'ala, after the story segment. So we're going to start with the story, and then we will go to Kids Corner, where we have a lot of fun. Then we are going to learn about steps of Hajj. I'm going to show you, inshallah ta'ala, teach you how to perform Hajj. So when you grow up and you're ready to go for Hajj, you remember how to perform Hajj. And at the end, inshallah ta'ala, today we will be reciting verses about Hajj. Did you guys know? Bunny, he tried to go for Hajj. He got sent back. Do you know why? He had no idea how to perform Hajj. I mean, can you imagine? He turned up to Makkah with a bag full of carrots. They said to him, go back and learn about Hajj first. So, boys and girls, we'll be starting inshallah ta'ala now. For those of you watching us live on YouTube, hit the like and share button. Hit the like and share button inshallah ta'ala. And we'll be starting inshallah ta'ala with our first segment, story. A very interesting story related to Hajj, related to the Prophet, related to things that happen around Hajj. But inshallah ta'ala, last segment is going to be a recitation segment, and for that, here is a number on the screen for those of you who want to call and recite. You can call and recite inshallah ta'ala at the end in the last segment. Make sure you call me in early so you get a chance to recite inshallah ta'ala. Anyway, let's go straight to our story segment first. Right, when we say Hajj, Makkah, Kaaba, which prophets comes to your mind? Of course, Prophet alayhi salatu wassalam. But who built Kaaba? What's the story? What about Zamzam? What about that little baby who was crying? Boys and girls, we will be discussing story of Ibrahim alayhi salam today. Okay? A lot of things that we're going to be learning from today all the way till Friday, they're all something, everything we're going to be discussing have to do with Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam. How? We're going to learn that inshallah ta'ala in the story. So let's go back in the past. Long ago. Actually, stories have to start with once upon a time. So once upon a time, the Habibi, Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, peace and blessings be upon him, who is a prophet of Allah, one of the greatest of the prophets who lived in the kingdom of Babylon, where idols were worshipped as gods. Are you guys listening? So where he used to live, people used to worship idols. What happened then? Ibrahim alayhi salam's father, Azar, was a well-known sculptor, which means he used to build idols. So he would bring wood, stones, and probably make some, I don't know, scary or something. And then he would sell them to people. I don't know, but he would say to people, this is God, made from wood and stones. Are you guys with me? So who was it? Ibrahim alayhi salam, his own father, was known to make these idols. What happened then? As a child, Ibrahim alayhi salam could not understand why people were worshipping idols in temples. I mean, he didn't get it. Why? His father explained that the statues represent God. So have a look at this. This is you, and then there is your creator. Yeah, this is your creator, okay? Allah. So his father explained that these statues here, that look a bit scary. Oh, okay. Without the strange smile. These statues, okay. Trying to make them look like statues without making them look like one. Okay. I mean, that ear looked strange. So there we go. Anyway. So these statues represent God, and people would offer them food and other gifts in exchange for favor. If I was there, I'll hide somewhere inside the temple. And when people leave, I'll just, have my meal and take some gifts home. But I wasn't there. I mean, think about it. His father is telling him that this idol here is something that is representing Allah. Anyway, what happened next? In his heart, Ibrahim alayhi salam felt that it was wrong. It didn't make what? Sense. As he grew older, Ibrahim alayhi salam became even more convinced that idols and his people worshipped were false. They were doing something wrong, because they are saying that this is a representation of God. This is God. How can that be? And if there is Allah, if there is a creator, do we really need to make something to have a look at this. Try to understand this, guys. When you go out and you see trees, mountains, all these things are representing what? That there is someone who created them. They're not representing Allah, but they are showing you, it's a sign, someone created the heavens, someone created this mountain, and someone created these trees and everything, and someone is keeping me alive. I don't know who created me, but someone is. So it makes you think about the creator. We're not saying, it represents the creator. But anyway, Ibrahim alayhi salam, as he grew older, he was convinced that this is wrong, because we cannot just make something and say this is representing Allah. It doesn't happen. I mean, if that made sense, I could just sleep at home and have a picture of me here, and then I can just say, yeah, this is representing me, and I'll sleep. Doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't. He would question, alayhi salam, Ibrahim alayhi salam, he would question, how could statues of wood and stone be gods? So how are you guys worshipping them? Okay, how are you guys worshipping these idols if they're just made of wood and stone? Especially considering the statue had no power. Are you guys with me? So these people didn't just take these idols as a representation. They used to actually worship them and said, this is God, which is even more wrong. Now, if I were to think about this point here, considering that statues have no power, what if there is something that had power? What if there is something, I don't know, apparently there's a tree. We were learning in one of the segments a few weeks ago, there's a massive tree, strong, gigantic tree, massive tree, yeah? It's a very strong tree, and it's still alive till this day for thousands of years. If a tree is so strong, so big, humongous, can it just be a god just because it's strong? God have to be someone who created everything. God have to be someone who cannot just be something because I think it's strong, or I think it looks nice, or because I made it. Anyway, one night, Ibrahim alayhi salam traveled up to a mountain to watch the sky and observe nature. What happened then? Whilst he was there, Ibrahim alayhi salam heard a voice calling him. It was none other than his Lord Allah. He commanded Ibrahim to submit and become a Muslim. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Why? Because people, Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he argued these people, they wanted to have something that they can see right in front of them. To Ibrahim alayhi salam, it did not make sense. So there is something that is seen. And that's what Ibrahim alayhi salam was saying. that whatever you have, which is idols, although you can see them, they cannot be gods. And Ibrahim alayhi salam, what he was referring to as Allah, is not something you can see. You don't have to see. Do you have to see someone or something to believe? If I say to you, my parents went to Mecca, you're going to say, I don't believe you. I say to you, well, then go home. No, I would say to you, here is a picture my dad sent me from Medina. You can say, but Ustad, maybe this is, you did something. You can put nowadays, you can put a filter and then make it look like someone is in Medina. I would say, all right, I'll send you a video. You say, Ustad, the video is fake. Oh, my God. What would I do then? I would call my dad and then make you see him in Mecca. You would say, but Ustad, this call can be fake. And I go, well, what else would I do? Huh? All these years, when people had no cameras, no videos, huh? Does that mean because I never seen Mecca with my own eyes, it doesn't exist? Because we never seen moon, we never landed on moon, doesn't exist? No. So here is a battle between things we see and things we don't see but we believe in. And there's a lot of things like that. For example, if I say to you there's a light here, so how is this light working? Because there's an electricity. Okay, do I see electricity? No. Do I believe? Yes, there is. I mean, I don't want to not to believe and then try out, astaghfirullah. That would be very dangerous. If I show you fire, do you have to touch it? Do you believe that it's hot? No. You can, yes, you can just from far away, or you can use your senses to think, if it's so hot from far away, it's really hot, yeah? Anyway, we continue here. So Ibrahim alayhi salam was called by Allah, and he did not see Allah, but Allah called him and he spoke to him, and he said to him, إنني أنا الله لا إله إلا أنا فاعبدني وأقم الصلاة لذكري. What happened next? Trembling, Ibrahim alayhi salam fell to the ground. He prostrated himself before Allah, crying out, I submit to the Lord of the universe. Eventually, he alayhi salam got his feet and made his way, got up on his feet, and he made his way back home. Ibrahim alayhi salam's life was forever transformed, and his heart was filled with great peace because he heard Allah Azza wa Jal, and Allah Azza wa Jal told him that he is the creator. A question, and I want you to reflect. Does this have to happen to everyone? I mean, do we all have to speak to Allah for us to believe in Allah? Well, not everyone will, yes, but we will see Allah and we will speak to Allah on the Day of Judgment, and surely we will see Allah when we are in paradise. But what about until then? Well, until then we believe that there is someone who created all of this, and He is the Creator, Allah. And so we believe in Allah, yes? And we do not have to see things to believe in them. Allah Azza wa Jal have given us enough ability to think and reflect on all these beautiful things that we see around us, and to say, if this building is here, someone must have built it. If the heavens are here, the massive heaven, then there must be someone who created it. Boys and girls, come back after the break for another amazing segment. Very interesting one after a short break. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamualaikum, welcome back, boys and girls, to Madrasa TV. Well, Hajj special. We are discussing Hajj and we are going to be learning a lot of interesting things related to Hajj. Boys and girls, after learning a story of Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, part 1, we're going to continue the story tomorrow. We are now going to go to Kids Corner and learn some very exciting things, inshallah ta'ala, about Hajj from some students. After that, inshallah ta'ala, we will discuss what we call steps of Hajj. We will be teaching you how to perform Hajj step by step. At the end, each one of you will get a chance to call in and recite. Boys and girls, we are looking at verse number 196 from Surah Al-Baqarah related to Hajj. وَأَتِمُّ الْحَجَّ وَالْعُمْرَةَ لِلَّهِ. This is what we are going to be reciting, and I'll give you some feedback on your recitations. In here, steps of Hajj, we're going to be drawing something, so make sure you grab a paper and pen and make sure you are ready. Boys and girls, let's go! Alright, so we're going to go and watch a video and come back and learn few things, inshallah ta'ala. I want you to listen to what students have to say, and we can expand more on it after the video. Watch this. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Read Academy. This is a school in East London, and today we are here to learn a lot about Hajj. As you guys know, we're in the season of Hajj. We have a lot to cover today. We'll be learning a lot. But first, I need to sign in. Bismillah. Ustaz Hamza, 1st of the Hijjah, Read Academy. And now we're ready to go inside the classroom and learn about the 3 different types of Hajj from 2 students.
My name is Aisha.
And my name is Shiza. Today we are going to be telling you the 3 types of Hajj.
Tamattu is when you do Umrah and you break your Ihram and then you do Hajj.
Ifrad is when you just do Hajj.
Qiran is when you do Umrah and Hajj together.
Let's hear more about Hajj from the Read Academy students. What is the Kaaba?
The Kaaba is the house of Allah.
What is Hajj?
Hajj is the pilgrim to Makkah that Muslims do.
What is Tawaf?
Tawaf is when you go around the Kaaba 7 times.
What is Mina?
Mina is when you go to the tents and sleep overnight. 20,000.
15,000.
Oh yes, I would love to go to Hajj.
I would like to go to Hajj as well.
I think you have to be no age.
The age of maturity. I would like to go to Hajj because I want to see the house of Allah.
I would like to go to Hajj to pelt the Jamarat. Yes, I would think it would be fun.
I think it would be a bit tired.
Let's hear some poems from the students.
Ibrahim alayhi salam was blessed to be a messenger.
He followed the path of Allah.
He faced many tests in his life.
And his son he was told to sacrifice.
This was a very difficult thing for him.
But he knew Allah was with him.
Allah swapped his son for a ram.
Ibrahim knew that everything would go according to Allah's plan.
He was a very patient and humble man.
He put his trust in Allah's hands.
We'll be back with Read Academy tomorrow. Let's go back to the studio. That was fun. That was really fun, mashallah. So, after learning few things related to Hajj, such as Kaaba, Hajj, Mina, Tawaf, what we're going to do now in the next segment, inshallah ta'ala, we're going to be discussing some of these things so we can teach you step by step how to perform Hajj. Okay? So, right now, we discussed some important things. Kaaba is important. Hajj is important. You can't just go to Hajj not knowing what Kaaba is. I hope you all know Kaaba by now. But then you have other things such as Mina and then Tawaf, you have to know where is Mina, you have to know where do you have to go to do Tawaf, how does Kaaba look like. But after the break, inshallah ta'ala, we're going to be discussing some of these things here to teach you steps of Hajj. May Allah bless you all. Also, we're learning or we're reciting a verse from Surah Al-Baqarah, verse number 196. I want you guys to tune in, inshallah ta'ala, after the break. After learning about the steps of Hajj, we're going to read this verse together, and we are going to, well, I'll teach you how to recite them. And also, if you can't recite this particular verse, you can still call me in and read it with me word by word. If you call in and recite, you will definitely get a badge. Short break, boys and girls. We'll be back to continue. Stay with us. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamualaikum. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Madrasa TV Hajj Special. Well, now we are going to go to another segment, boys and girls, where we are going to learn about steps of Hajj. So, story of Ibrahim alayhi salam, Kids Corner, and we went to Read Academy and we had a look at, we heard some good information from students there sharing about Hajj or things related to Hajj, places related to Hajj. Now we're going to discuss what we call the steps of Hajj, and these steps are very important because one day, you will be going to Hajj. Say inshallah. Say inshallah, say it like you mean it. And then inshallah ta'ala we are going to recite a few verses related to Ibrahim alayhi salam and Kaaba. Once again we're learning or we're reciting verse number 125 and 26 from Surah Al-Baqarah. I think I said a wrong verse earlier. 125 and 26 from Surah Al-Baqarah. Boys and girls, if you're ready, are you ready? Let's go. Let's go where? Where? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Kaaba, Jamarat, and looks like Mina and Arafat. Nice? Looks nice. So let's discuss inshallah ta'ala steps of Hajj. Ready? I think this black frame looks nice. Intention and ihram. Okay. Reminds me of a hadith. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, say alayhi salatu wasalam, he taught us what? That every action starts with what? Intention. Imagine you go and you do the entire Hajj and you never had intention. Huh? Boys and girls, intention. Types of Hajj and prohibition. These are the two things we will be learning today. Different types of Hajj and what are the things that are prohibited during Hajj. Pay attention now. Before arriving in Mecca to perform Hajj, the Hujjaj are the people who are going for Hajj, pilgrimage, yeah? So you're a Hajji if you're going for Hajj. You will make an intention to perform Hajj for the sake of Allah. Are you guys with me? If you do not make this intention and you just go, you have to make this intention, inshallah ta'ala. Very important. The Hujjaj will then enter into a spiritual state called Ihram. Wow, that was by mistake. What happened there? Guys, the Hujjaj will enter into a state of Ihram. What does it mean? It means they will wear Ihram and then what? This is not just something they do physically, it is also a spiritual state. Okay, may Allah bless you all. Then there are, and I'm going to explain later on what does it mean to be spiritually in Ihram. There are specific areas outside of Mecca where you can enter the state of Ihram. These are called miqat. So let me draw here, yeah? Unless I don't draw, I won't understand it myself. So look at this. You're going to go to Mecca and perform Hajj. Let's say this is Mecca. Really and truly, if this is Masjid al-Haram, call it the center of the city, you're not going to do Hajj here. This is the Mecca, this is the Masjid, and this is probably, okay. So let's just say this is the Masjid. Just making it simple, guys. Stop picking on me. Rest of the places like, this drawing is too big now. Sorry, let's do it again. If this is the Kaaba, and this is the Masjid, and this is the building, you're not going to do Hajj here. You're going to be doing Hajj somewhere here. Arafat, Mina. I'm just drawing here so you can understand. Now listen to me. Before you enter this entire area, you have to make sure you are in a state of Ihram. Are you guys following? Before you enter this, before you enter inside Mecca, this whole area is Mecca, you have to be in a state of Ihram. Okay? Now, before. So there are these boundaries, or call them miqat, that before you enter Mecca, you wear your Ihram, and then you can perform Umrah or Hajj. Is that easy to understand? Just like I say to you, before you come inside my house, you have to take your shoes off. Before you come inside Mecca and perform Hajj, Umrah, Tawaf, you have to make sure you are wearing Ihram. Okay. Miqat points. Now, you see this boundary here? This red boundary here? We call this miqat. So we have certain gates, call them. Let's say the gates from here, 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 here. You come to these gates, this area, and you change your ihram. We call this place miqat. Here are the miqat points. Dhul Hulayfa. Now, this is for those who are coming from Medina or live nearby Medina. So people who are coming from Medina, they would stop somewhere here and they would change the ihram. Next, Al-Juhfa. For people traveling from Sudan, Algeria, Egypt, so people who are coming from this side here, they're going to travel and make sure before they enter this red line here that they are in a state of ihram and make what? Make what? No, not orange juice. Make intention. Orange juice. Guys, focus with me in the lesson, please. And then you have Qarn al-Manazil. This is for people coming from Central Saudi Arabia, UAE, Pakistan. So probably this area here. Then we have that Irq. Those intending to perform Hajj and arrive from Iraq, Russia, China, and Iran. So this is probably this particular area here. And then we have Yalamlam, like Yemen, for people coming from Yemen, Nigeria, and South Africa. So go back here. There you go. So before you enter Mecca from this side or this side or this side or that side or this side, you have to be in a state of ihram. Are you guys with me? This also applies for Umrah. You shouldn't worry too much as the pilot informs the Hujjaj in a timely manner before they pass the miqat point. I don't know, if you're taking your long nap in a plane and the pilot is saying, dear passengers, wear your ihram, we're about to cross that red line, wear your ihram and make the intention, and you had your airplane meal. Some people don't like it. If you don't like the meal they give you in an airplane, please pass it to me. Anyway, if you had it and you kharate, you take snoring, you're going to miss it. So be careful, Yeah, be careful. If you're going for Hajj, paid a lot of money, you better stay in a plane like this. Pay attention to the announcement. Khalas, that's all I was saying. Right, let's continue. Entering ihram. So what happens then? Clothing, and what do you have to say? Entering the ihram for men means that they have to wear 2 unstitched clothes, meaning garments that don't cover limbs. As you can see here, my guy here, his name is Adam, from Leicester. You see, he's not covering his arms, his toes, He's not covered up. So, yeah. And he's not covering his head. And he's wearing cloth number 1, cloth number 2. Okay? Next. Woman, now by the way, it doesn't matter, if you have an expensive car or you came to Hajj by a private jet, you have to wear ihram, and it has to be like this. Like this. Women would wear their normal clothes, but the face and hands shouldn't be covered with stitched garments. So hands and face will be exposed. To enter ihram, the Hujjaj would say the talbiyah, which is labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik, innal hamda wal ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika lak. Okay? Okay. Now what happens? Entering ihram, new, halal and haram rules apply. So when you are in the state of ihram, there are certain rules that you have to follow that you don't have to follow otherwise. Okay, certain things become haram, you cannot do them. Okay, now we're going to do that inshallah ta'ala. Before we do that, yes, you wear ihram, you made intention, you say labbaika hajj, labbaika umratan, or if you're doing both, you say labbaika hajjan wa umratan, and then you say labbaik Allahumma labbaik, and then you are finally allowed to or should enter Mecca. Make sure that once you have entered the state of ihram, there are certain things that were halal becomes haram. Okay. What are those things? Shaving or trimming hair. You cannot do that while you're wearing ihram. If you do it, your state of ihram will break. Okay, next, trimming nails. For men, wearing sewn garments. Put a jacket on and it has stitches, everything on it. You cannot do that while you're in the state of ihram. For men only, covering their hair. You should not cover your head. Now, you cannot wear a cap or turban. Perfume perfuming clothes and body. Don't go Hajj and try to show everyone that you got nice perfume on, you smell nice. You can't do that while you're wearing ihram. You cannot hunt, craving some meat. Don't go hunting animal or something. You can't get married in a state of ihram. So these are the things you're not allowed while you are in a state of ihram. Now the question is here, what if I by mistake? The question is, what if I wear something in my head and I didn't realize? Is it that trimming nails or hair, is it the same as wearing something? Now for that, we have a show called Ask Eman, where you can tune in and ask a scholar questions such as these. So for those of you who have maybe have more questions to ask, tune in on a live show called Ask Eman, inshallah ta'ala. Is it live today, Bunny? Yeah, it's live. So go ahead, inshallah ta'ala, check that out. We're going to be back after a short break for recitation segment. Stay with us. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, boys and girls, to Madrasa TV show. Once again, Hajj special. And in the last segment, inshallah ta'ala, we are going to recite few verses from Surah Al-Baqarah related to Hajj. And we'll give you an opportunity to call and recite. Number is on the screen. For those of you who wish to call and recite, give us a call right now. Give us a call right now. Let's go to our recitation segment now. Recitation segment, Now, here are the verses that we're reciting today. verse number 125 and 126. Let's recite them together first, and then we will get our students to recite, and I can give them some feedback. Everyone who calls in to recite will receive a badge, so don't hesitate to call. Even if you can't recite these verses on your own, I can recite them with you. Together. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ جعلنا البيت مثابة للناس وأمنا واتخذوا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى وعهدنا إلى إبراهيم وإسماعيل أن طهر بيتي للطائفين والعاكفين والركع السجود. وإذ قال إبراهيم رب اجعل هذا بلدا آمنا وارزق أهله من الثمرات من آمن منهم بالله واليوم الآخر. قال ومن كفر فأمتعه قليلا ثم أضطره إلى عذاب النار وبئس المصير. We'll take our first caller. Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالك يا أستاذ حمزة يا أرنب يا إيمان Channel؟
Alhamdulillah, everyone is well. Ali, how did you find our Hajj segment?
Alhamdulillah.
Did you learn?
Yes, Ustad.
Yes.
Did you want to remind everyone to send their notes now before the show ends?
Oh, yes, guys, if you drew something, if you made some notes, make sure you send us the notes on the WhatsApp number. Ali, let's start.
Yes, any winners in the ayah?
We'll see. You tell me if there is anything that you do, tell me, and I'll highlight it in yellow.
Okay, inshallah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
وإذ جعلنا
العين will be a whispering. جعلنا
No. بيت.
That will be a full mouth. بيت.
No. Not this ba. Ba is not really a full mouth letter. Only focus on gunna, Ali. So this time I only want you to tell me when there is a gunna. مثابة للناس
غنى للناس.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. وأمنا.
غنى again.
Well done. واتخذوا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى وعهدنا إلى إبراهيم وإسماعيل أن طهر بيتي للطائفين والعاكفين والركع السجود. Ali, may Allah bless you. Well done. We'll take the next caller, inshallah ta'ala. Hawa, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Welcome to the show, and how are you today?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
Can you recite this verse on your own?
Yes,
Well, let's hear it.
inshallah.
Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ جعلنا البيت مثابة للناس وأمنا واتخذوا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى وأحدنا إلى إبراهيم وإسماعيل أن طهر بيتي للطائفين والآكفين والركع السجود. وإذ قال إبراهيم رب اجعل هذا بلدا آمنا وارزق أهله من الثمرات من آمن منهم بالله واليوم الآخر. قال ومن كفر فأمتعه قليلا ثم أضطره إلى عذاب النار وبئس المصير. صدق الله العظيم.
May Allah bless you. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Unbelievable. Next caller, assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, Ustaz Hamza?
I'm very well. Safa, you read the first verse and your brother will read the second one. Go.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ جعلنا البيت مثابة للناس وأمنا واتخذوا من مقام إبراهيم مصلى وعهدنا إلى إبراهيم وإسماعيل أن طهرا بيتي للطائفين والعاكفين والركع السجود. صدق الله العظيم.
Well done. Well done. Here's a gold badge. And let's hear Yusuf. Yusuf, go ahead.
وعليكم السلام.
You can start. وإذ قال إبراهيم.
I'm good. Alhamdulillah. How are you?
I'm very well, alhamdulillah. You can start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذ جعلنا بيتا مثابة للناس وأمنا واتخذوا من قوم إبراهيم
مصلى. May Allah bless you. I'm going to get Muhammad Thabit to finish this ayah. Muhammad, assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, Ustaz Hamza?
Alhamdulillah. Continue from وَعَهِدْنَا إِلَىٰ إِبْرَاهِيمَ.
Where shall I stop, inshallah?
At the end of the ayah.
Okay, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من
الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Which verse I start from? Could you repeat the verse?
وعهدنا إلى إبراهيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Okay, may Allah bless you, Muhammad. Guys, sometimes you have a very short time and I want you to read straight away. May Allah bless you all. Muhammad, we'll get you to recite tomorrow as a first caller. Call in tomorrow. For those of you who called in to recite, may Allah bless you all. Because the time was short, we couldn't really get you guys to recite. But tomorrow we will. May Allah bless you all. We'll be seeing you tomorrow with another episode, special episode, Hajj special. Assalamu alaikum.